And it's time for another day in Arm with Draconia and her adventure group in Baldur's Gate 2. Welcome back everyone, and we're still in the slums because last episode we made our way from Watkins Promenade over here to the slums. And we now know that Anomen has been captured and put into, well, the spell hole from the cowled wizards. And of course we need to save her. However, we need to collect 20,000 gold pieces to pay our employer, so to speak, and get help. But before we do that, let me show you the area map. This is where we should go next to sell things. This is the Copper Coronet. We have got the Janssen's house, Galen Bale, Slaver Stockade, a derelict house, entrance to the sphere, the planisphere itself, the Temple of Ilmater, and Borinal's house. Now there isn't much going on just yet, and there's not a lot of stuff on the streets either, but there will be coming more in a bit. For now, let's go this way.
Out of my way, you there!
Calm down, Corvair. Mr. F don't like you killing people in the...
Shut your mouth, dwarf. As for you, I said get your stinking hide out of my way!
By the way, he's talking to us, of course. Are you speaking to me? Oh well, that was easy. Attack! I shouldn't do too much damage against me, but I should kill them very quickly. Oh, by the way, you two stop attacking. I'm gonna kill them in our own way. And we could probably go already and heal us up. By the way, since we're fighting, I'm going to show you this. If you click on these 3 spell slots down there with the right mouse button, you can select a spell that you can cast at any time if you have it learned and in your spellbook. It's, so to speak, a quick slot spell. Very handy, especially for magic missile and stuff like that. Unfortunately, if you are a cleric, like Aerie is, and have a class combination with a mage, you will not be able to have 3 slots, you only have 2. But I suppose that is okay. Now, we are going into the Copper Coronet because I want to get one of my next group members. Actually 2 of them, to be exact. One of them is probably not the best choice considering his, let's say, his talk and his big mouth, but he is one of the best characters in my opinion. And this is Anomen, one of the best clerics. I seek adventure and honor. I'm Draconia. It is a pleasure to meet you. I would be infinitely pleased to have you join me. Welcome. Excellent. I should tell you first, perhaps, that I seek to rescue an old friend who is being held hostage by the cowled wizards. There may be significant risk. An old friend, Anomen. We grew up together at Candlekeep, and I'm not sure... I'm not about to abandon her to these wizards. Ta-da! And Anomen has joined the party. Now, as you can hear, by the way, he's pretty pissed off most of the time, but he's a fine dude. He normally wears maces, and has a shield that is called the Delrin family shield, which already increases his fire and cold resistance by 30%. He could potentially cast normal missiles, protection from that, once per day, and it also increases his armor class by 2. Other than that, he's pretty standard. However, he's a dual class dude. So he has a fighter up to level 7, and then a cleric starting at level 8. In this case, he's level 8 because I am level 8, but that's okay. possibly if you get him at level 9, or if I am at level 9, you probably will get him at level 9, but that's not a big issue. I mean, the earlier you have them, the more you can distribute the points the way you want, especially weapons points. Now he will only level as cleric, since humans have the ability to dual class, meaning they completely abandon the leveling process in one of the classes and then completely put their effort into a second class. Potentially, this could turn out very well, especially if you're a fighter in first level. That means you can potentially get up to 5 points Grandmaster in any weapon that you carry as a cleric. That of course is very, very helpful. And that's all about that. Anomen is a pretty good man. He has not that high of wisdom and charisma yet, but his special quest, his class quest, will make it possible to increase those attributes. You will see once we get to that point. And yeah, that's all about Anomen, really. He seeks fame, and he's also lawful neutral, for now. Anomen is one of the rarest characters in this game that can actually change their reputation, or their, yeah, from lawful neutral to something else. And this is the next party member, Nalia.
Is this the thanks I get? I've helped lots of your kind.
Yes, yes, yes. I might be able to help you. Calm down and tell me what's wrong. Who are we to be fighting, and why are they attacking your land? Yeah, sure. You can travel in a party with me. I'm sure it'll be a useful addition. Alright. Yes, Minsk, helping others is good. Alright, I'll do as I've agreed, but you should know that my ultimate goal is to rescue an old friend of mine, above and beyond anything else. Her name is Anomen, and she's been taken prisoner by the cowled wizards, and I'm not about to leave her in their mercy. Also, notice that the map has been updated. Alright, very well. Now, one of the mages I like the most. Nalia. She has a ring that basically gives her 2 to armor class, 2 bonus to all saving throws, and a 50% fire resistance as well. You might think, well, why would I pick her? In my first playthroughs in this game, I was set off by the fact I didn't know so much about AD&D at that point. Since she's a dual class mage thief, I was like, pfft, I don't need no thief in my party, I've got someone else. So I ditched her. And that, my friends, was a completely wrong choice, because Nalia is, in my opinion, the best mage, since she's a pure mage. She can go up to a really high level with her spells. She only wasted, so to speak, 5,000 experience points for thief skills, and all the rest of it is now mage. So she's the perfect addition for any kind of mage that you need, because she's awesome. She can cast anything, basically. She would need 1 more intelligence point to really do that, but other than that, absolutely top-notch level mage. Really, I was ignoring her for so long in my first playthroughs, and then by chance was thinking, what could I pick for this group too? And for crying out loud, she's good! She's so good! As a mage, you won't find any better equipped person than her. So if you have to pick someone, pick her. Definitely. Now, we're only missing 2 more group members. We're gonna replace Minsk and Yahira very shortly. However, I would like to speak to the keepers in here. First off, I'm going to talk to Bernard. I'll see what's on the tap, thank you. Now he has got the cellar of this establishment, so you can sell anything you want. I don't think I really have a lot to sell at the moment, but I'd just like to check. Nope. The good thing is, once you scroll down a little bit, there are lots of spells down here, and also a scroll case that I'm going to buy. Now I've got enough stuff right now to make this worthwhile. Also, let's get these spell scrolls in there. And also take a look at Nalia's spells. She has got no magic missile for now. Gonna learn her that very soon. This is okay. And then 2 times Mouth's Acid Arrow. Person Hold, very nice. Gonna take 2 times Flame Arrow. Stone Skin is okay, and Polymorph Other is also quite nice. You can also, since this is the add-on, you can also erase spells. In the original Shadows of Am, this was not possible. You could not erase the spell and relearn it. The way you do this, for example, if you have 3 Fireball scrolls, for example, you learn the spell, you erase it. You learn the spell, you erase it. You learn the spell, and suddenly you have gained 9,000 experience points for your whole party, because learning spells in this game gives experience points. 1,000 per level, meaning a Alliance level spell will give you 9,000. In total, a 3rd level spell gives you 3,000. And in my example, we learned 3 times the Fireball spell, meaning 3 times 3,000 equals 9,000. And Dimension Door is also fine for now. Yeah, that's okay. And that's also fine. What does Anomen have? Don't need that. Remove Fear is pretty nice. Person Hold 2 times. And this. Healing. This. And that. Also, Lesser Restoration, one of the most useful spells in this game, and needed spells as well. Trust me. Now, I do want to learn Magic Missile with her, so I'm going to go through my scroll cases here. I have to learn Magic Missile on her before I continue. That makes it a little bit easier. Right. You're gonna get 1 identification spell, and then we are going to rest once in this establishment. And then we're going to move on to a different location. I'm gonna rest for Merchant, and I think we might... No, we don't even get a cutscene. Wonderful. But Nalia is talking to Eri.
Yes, my dear.
She can be a little bit of a talker. She's a very emotional person, but I like her. Nalia is also a very kind person at heart, so I'm tending to agree with her choices that she does. Right. Now, there's also a special thing that you should note about Nalia. You will have to go to the fortress of the Arnesis at one point. I'm going to show you that on the map in a sec. The fortress, or the Durranice Keep, is on the outside of Azkatla. And to get there, we need to travel to the city gates, and from there, once we've left that part, we can travel to the fortress itself. And I want to do that as soon as I've gathered my party. However, I need to move on to the government district, because I want to get my thief for this journey. Not a lot of choices for thieves, but it should be alright.
Very well.
Hopefully. By the way, these 800 and 600 tips, it's not completely right. I run it in 124 at 768. The Cowled Wizards, they're the one that arrested Imoen. I would be very interested in speaking to them about that. No. Very well, how to get to meeting this Tulgaris fellow? This is another quest that I can initiate at any given time when I go to this district. And he wants something from me? No, he's talking to Minsk, I believe. Indeed. He's so naive, but that is the good point of Minsk. Minsk is a really good fella. I liked him a lot, still like him a lot as a companion, but I have my group set up already in my mind, so I'm going for that. He's so kind. And the Uma Hills. Right you are, Minsk. Right, and another quest taken into our hands. Let's talk to this fella here.
Are you interested in purchasing a bit of merchandise, my friend?
Why not? What merchandise do you carry, good gnome? And now we go on to the storyteller. That is Jan Jansen. Not all of his stories make a lot of sense, but they're pretty funny to read, actually. Alright, what are you getting at? There, as Jan Jans, that's me. Flasher Master Bruiser Mates, indeed. But
I trust all is well.
he comes along.
I trust all is well.
I am Draconia, an adventurer. I don't know what you're talking about. We simply were talking about the weather. And before we continue, we want to pause the game very quickly. Oh, we can't. Okay, right.
There goes a truly evil man. Uncle Scratchy seems like a saint in comparison. Regardless, it seems that I'm once again out of the black market.
Indeed you are, Jan. I do indeed, Jan. Welcome aboard. I should probably tell you first that my goal is to rescue an old friend of mine, Imoen, who is being held hostage by the Cowled Wizards. Oh my. Yeah, Turnip. He has a very interesting, let's say, appetite for turnips. Whatever turnips it might be. Soup, raw, cooked, whatever. It's all that. Right. I'm going to quickly remove him again, so I can pause the game, because I want to unequip Minsk for now. Gotta let him go.
Well, are we to separate on this note?
Right, we're gonna remove Minsk.
Who needs to know? Did you want us to remain with the group?
No, I think you should go. Go to the copper coronet. We'll meet you there if we need your services again. And there he is off. Now, Jan, Nalia, Aerie. That's our current formation. And Jan
I can hear you just
is a multi-class illusionist thief. Illusionist prevents him to cast some of the spells that he needs, in theory. But most of the time when we need his help, we will get all the spells we want. So he's actually quite good as a mage, but we need him as a thief mainly. Right, he does have... Oh, no, don't remove that. Just want to do this. And he's the only one that has... Oh, is that level 3? Yeah, that's level 3. I'm sorry, I was like, what? He must have this. He's the only one that has invisibility in a 10-foot radius as a beginning spell. And trust me, you want that to have that. I'm gonna take one time haste and one time greater malison. I've also noticed that greater malison, for example, is one of the best spells in this game at all. There is no saving throw, and everyone that is, well, caught in the radius of this spell, which is a 60-foot cube, that's pretty dang large, will get -4 to their saving throws. They're not cumulative with several ones of greater malison, but if you use this in combination with hold person on humanoid enemies in the beginning, this is extremely powerful. Extremely powerful. And that is why we take greater malison. He's the only one that has it at the beginning anyway, so we're gonna use that. And now we are going to move on to gather the last member of my group. And he is somewhere completely different. Hopefully we can get to him at this level. Not entirely sure, but we should be able to. We want to move on to the Temple District. And there are enemies now that attack us as well, so we should be careful with that. Alright. Gonna see what we can do about these dudes here. And we need to be really careful about this. Right, we're going to...
What can I do?
this might be interesting, because they're going directly for my casters. That's not very good. Yahira, switch to your non-existent blade. That's not very good. Also, you can get rid of this. Alright, this will be interesting to do.
I hear you well enough.
This is
Right, now we can use hold person, and we can use magic missile. And the good one is now we cancelled her spell.
I stand amongst the righteous.
You're going to take care of him, you him,
Speed, comrade.
and you him as well. And of course the other guy was already dead, so... Uh-oh. Lightning bolt is very, very dangerous at this level. Oh, we actually held him. Lovely.
You sound like Golodon.
Just ask, and I'll do it.
Should be injured.
Always willing to
Let's
help.
attack her.
Where can I be of most
And also,
use?
magic missile.
I'll hurt you if I have to. I'll have you.
Okay, these are dead. I'm gonna move back here to help these two. And now we're gonna kill the last one that is already held. Wonderful. That was an easy piece of work. The good thing is they have some quite well equipped stuff on them, which will help us gain a little bit of money here. And especially... Oop.
Anomen. Like,
I must. It is what pushes me forward. Doubt is the enemy.
That is true. What I like most about this is that I get a special plate mail for that. Very nice indeed. Also, some more spell scrolls. Jan will get magic missile for now. And once we have our team assembled, we shall also be using it. The short sword will go to Jan for now. Also, don't need these for now. Oh, he actually had... What? Who doesn't have it then? No one. Alright. I was like, what? They have it all? They do indeed. No, you can't put a plate mail into a gem container. That's not going to happen. Now, who has the highest lore skill? You've got 0. You've got 8, 9, 16, 29. Oh, Aerie has that actually. Lovely. Now, can you identify the arrows for me? Wonderful. I don't believe she can identify any of the other two things. Oh, the short sword's possible, but not the plate mail. It's a normal plate mail +1. It's nothing special, really. But I can't wear it, of course, because I'm wearing the Ring of Protection. That's why Anomen gets this. And he has now a armor class of 0. Now, none of the other dudes can actually wear the Mail of the Dead, so that's the next one we're going to sell, once we have the possibility to do that. I want this, and I want this. Jan is also pretty vulnerable, as well as Aerie. They don't have a lot of HP. And I can't save, of course, but it doesn't matter. You can be intercepted by several kind of guys on the way, so you should be really careful what you do. And now we are going to move over here. Getting closer to getting the last teammate. But first, introductions.
We have been chosen as the recipient of a most holy miracle. One that should neither be dismissed nor ignored. I, Gaul, I who have been stripped of my eyes most mercifully.
If you haven't noticed already, he's a lunatic. Just to reassure you.
That you worship our false god.
Hold! You speak of blasphemy. The Morning Lord Lathander has always shown his benevolence and power. His presence among us is unquestionable.
Is it, priest? I ask all of you to question for a moment if what the priest says is true. Yes, his false god grants him power to fuel his spells, much as any wizard might possess. I say that the churches lie to you. They claim their gods are present when they do nothing other than require your coin to fill their pockets.
He's really mad.
oh, what you're saying cannot be true. The gods have ever protected us.
Is that so? Have they protected you from famine? Have they protected you from disease? Have they wrought harmony upon Pharaoh?
Well, no one can do that.
No, they have not. They lie.
And your new god can do that? Can he?
I have stripped myself of their foul eyes, and I see what is the truth. The truth, I tell you.
Ah, the old truth,
You
indeed.
lie, you lie! The god! Such words are a horrid affront to the god!
Quiet! Listen to what he has to say.
I call on you to abandon your false gods. They have done nothing for you. Cast them aside and join me on the true path. Join me in the calling of the true sight.
The truer path and the true path already, basically.
What does that mean? Shall we tear our own eyes out then? Or should we then? Who shall we turn to if there's no god?
But there is a god. there is the true God. The unseen
The
eye
true God, by the way.
is here amongst us. He offers the faithful a clarity of vision, the true path to the divine. He offers you protection and succor.
Especially offering you clarity of vision by removing your eyes. A very stupid idea.
Do not listen to him. He seeks.
What has your God ever done for me, eh? I'm poorer and no better off than I ever.
Don't speak to the priest in that tone.
Don't you hear what he's saying? There are no gods to be.
Other than the unseeing eye, of course.
No, my friends, you do not wish to see. Forget what the years of lies have taught your eyes. You wish to know. You wish to learn. These are the truths that the unseeing eye can... A truer gift that you'll not find amongst any of these other so-called deities. Come.
No, do not. I'll do as I wish.
Yes.
Come then.
Yes, and he leads them directly to where they want to go.
I who do not wish to see the truth.
Come then, my faithful.
And off they go.
Follow me.
This must not come.
And he is now talking to us here.
Eye of Helm must be made aware of what they intend.
I will follow to you at my own pace. Also, back in the days, this animation here, it more or less crashed my computer all the time, because this takes a lot out of it. Now, we want to go down to the sewers. And then I want to have a look at Jan's spells. We need 2 spells for this part. The first one is this one.
Yes.
And the second one can be cast from anyone. If she has that. Do you have it? You do not! What? I don't have enhanced invisibility. Well, that's a little bit stupid. We are going to not use Greater Medicine for now. We're gonna save and we're gonna rest. And we get attacked by kobolds, which is not exactly what I wanted to do. Not now, anyway. Thank you.
This light makes your hair look really pretty, Jean.
Oh, good God. Wow, she's like really harsh. But she's your hero. She always was like that, even in the first game. Right, enhanced invisibility. We do not want to go west, by the way. We just want to go south. Gonna sneak by some kobolds, but we do not want to attack them. And we also don't want to fight the Rakshasa that is standing in the middle. We do not want to do that at the moment. We just want to go around here over to this side. What the? Oh, bollocks. I forgot to do something. I should have gone to the Temple of Helm first. That was stupid of me, because now the dude that I wanted to talk to is actually not here. Sometimes I forget these small little things that make my head hurt.
You must gather your party before venturing
Oh,
forth.
it just ran out. That was actually perfect timing, Jan. Anyway, it seems that we're not going to gather our party in this video, so we're gonna have to delay that till next time. Yes, this is your daughter? Absolutely not. Yeah, I don't want to make him think that it's
Look, Anomen.
her child,
Sun
his
is
child.
rising.
Aye, like a bird of raw and flaming power. You don't talk much, do you?
I want to save.
Very well.
Let me save. Let me save, I said. Okay. I believe that might be because of these daughter and father issues there. That I cannot save for now. Is that that? Very well, we can save still. Right, since we want to spend some time, let's go to the Temple of Helm, which is located here. Says right there! Temple of Helm, talk to the hand. Just like Arnold Schwarzenegger said in his movie. No, basically he was told first time, then he adapted that saying and told it itself. Just like that. Helm is a protective god, one of the good gods in AD&D. Can we save now? We cannot. Then let us enter. Hopefully no conversation is popping up. Oh, wonderful. What? Why? Why can't I save? There we go. Right. So, we'll be talking to the High Priest of Helm, the High Watcher Oisik, next time around, and then we're gonna complete our party and move out to the Fort of Denise. So, I will see you all next time.